What's up everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm Expel and I'll be your Mythic Plus guide for today. If you're new here, sub for extra guides in the future and join me on and over at YouTube Gaming. There will be awesome WoW giveaways and WoW content happening right there. I will include links down in the description about everything I talk, so let's get into it. This guide will be divided into a 3-part series, starting off with the beginner's guide, followed by the intermediate guide, and ending off with the advanced guide. In this beginner's guide, I will be covering the specifics of Mythic Plus dungeons. This will include what Mythic Plus is, how to obtain Mythic Plus keys, and how to push Mythic Plus keys with friends or pickup groups that are also otherwise known as pugs. So let's start off by explaining what Mythic Plus exactly is. Simply put, Mythic Plus is a 5-man dungeon related to the most recent expansion released. These Mythic dungeons scale with difficulty, depending on their key levels. You obtain these keys by completing a standard Mythic dungeon. At the end of completing this Mythic dungeon, you will receive a key. This key you receive will be a random dungeon from the BFA expansion. For the sake of this explanation, let's say that you were to get a +4 Siege Umbrellas. 4 would indicate your difficulty modifier, and Siege Umbrellas would be the dungeon the game requests you to complete to either upgrade or downgrade your key. Before you enter the dungeon, make sure that the dungeon difficulty is set to Mythic difficulty. The easiest way to check this is to right-click your player portrait or run in like an idiot and check if the keystone is there like I usually do. After that, assemble the group. You can use the group finder tool, or if you have friends, use some of them. This will surely make it way more fun and put a lot less pressure on you as a group leader. When you have the right composition for your dungeon, which is generally 1 tank, 1 healer and 3 damage dealers, then you are ready. Head over to the dungeon and summon the remaining players. Every dungeon you visit has a summoning stone outside. You just need 1 extra person to help you summon another player. To summon another player, select their player portrait and click on the summoning stone. Allow the other player to click on your character and wait for the channel to complete. Once everyone's at the dungeon, head inside. Before you start your key, make sure that the rest of the group is ready by simply using the ready check option. If you are the party leader, you can perform this action by clicking on the arrow to the left middle part of your screen. When the rest of your group is ready, insert your key and then click activate. After starting the dungeon, you will have a little window pop up showing a timer and some other information. The timer indicates how much time you have left to complete a dungeon. To complete a dungeon in time, you will need to kill enough enemy forces and kill all the bosses the dungeon has to offer. The order in which you do this is irrelevant. So let's say you were to complete your dungeon with over 8 minutes to spare. This means you will receive more rewards and upgrade the key, adding 2 extra levels. However, if you fail to complete the dungeon in time, that's okay. You will still receive a reward at the end of your dungeon, but your key will sadly be downgraded by only 1 level. You will not receive a new key, which in turn will then be a +3 Siege Umbrellas. The following table shows us the expected reward from each of the dungeons. The weekly cash is also something to look forward to. If you play on EU realms, weekly resets happen on Wednesdays and Tuesdays for NA realms. These caches can be located in your home cities with regards to the most recent expansion released. So thank you very much for watching. Even if you aren't a beginner, I tried to make this video as quick and informative as possible. The next guide I'll be releasing will be about Mythic Plus affixes, which start occurring at +10 keys. Furthermore, I'll be talking about class roles and diving deeper into tips and tricks to help you push your keys faster. If you're into what's current with WoW, feel free to sub and support me over on YouTube. I stream there weekly, regardless of raid nights or Mythic Plus nights, and I'll enjoy your support. Thank you very much.